Hello, this is Rose with Ethan here today, and we're going to be doing a running session on, as you can see, my layout. The last running session we did was on my friend's layout. So I thought for a bit of a change, because the last month or so has been me going to railways, and now it's come to the end of my summer holidays. I not able to go to many railways as I used to, so we might be back to model videos, so I hope you don't mind, but this won't be for long. We will be on the weekends, hopefully on the occasion be going to a railway station and doing some train spotting videos, or you'll be seeing me finishing off projects. I have quite a few in the woodworks. One of them's nearly complete, but still has a bit more to do. So we'll get started with this video. You're going to be seeing a selection of engines. Obviously, as you can tell, the first engine you can see is my Lancashire and Yorkshire Pug, made by Hornby in LMS livery, numbered 11244, and a Great Western shunting wagon. So without further ado, let's get started. You won't be hearing me much in this, but you will be seeing all the engines running. So, hope you enjoy as always, and let's get started. Come on, couple. There we go. Can't quite get in with my glue stick on that one, so just hand to God. Need to push them back. Come on now. The controller so it goes that way. I have got an assistant today. Thank you. If it can couple. By the looks of things, I'm having issues again. What a surprise. Let me say it's altered. Perfect. Right, that's 4. Just my luck is that into it. You know what? Just show that. I'm having issues with that truck anyway, so that might come off later. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to now be taking off these 5 wagons and be coming back with just the engine and the shunter's wagon. Okay. So we'll just take these off for the moment. I have got a small fiddle yard just up and out of shot, for if you're wondering how this is happening. And now, as you can see, the engine is back, and we'll go for these 3. Because this engine is such a small wheelbase, it does sometimes struggle on the points, or the fish place for the point, to be more accurate, which is what's happening here. There we go. Now that that's uncoupled, we will move my engine forwards. Okay, just checking something. There we go. Yep, that's correct. We want this wagon to now go in between the tankers. Like so. Just stretch it out. Put the uncoupler underneath. Like so. If I can stop derailing my cattle wagon, that will help. Bring that back up here. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing with putting it back there. I need to put it in here so it can go right to the end. Losing it. There we go. There we go. Come on, Pug. There we go. We're gonna now uncouple the Pug from the service. And shunt it into this yard, but we've got to be careful because that shunter's wagon is a very light vehicle. Shunt that right into the back. Okay, now that we've got the Pug in the yard, we're going to be getting out one of the rarer of my engines, and also one of my prized possessions, my Keith Loomworth Valley Ivert 2MT. This was the 2008 Collectors Club engine from back then. It was going to be split. It is split chassis, sorry, and I was going to chip it so I could run it upstairs. But because it's a split chassis and I didn't know this, sadly it couldn't be chipped. So it's stuck to this layout on my trundle, which is underneath my bed. So you might be seeing more of this, you might not. It really depends on what I'm running or what I feel like running. But today we've got a light collection, so we'll see this. So this is now going to take out this good service. It is a bit of a loud runner, but that's to be expected, I guess. Because it's such a long engine, the back of the service does stick out a tiny bit. But that is completely fine. But because I think of how I've set the camera up, you can't really see the back of the service. Whilst I'm taking off all my goods wagons, we'll have a bit of history on this layout, I guess. So this layout was made in like a couple of days, I'd say, maybe half a week, maybe max, nothing much more than that. And it was purely for me to put up on my desk because I had all this space and I was just chucking stuff on it. So with something like this, I can't really do that. So next, I think we'll just move the camera a tiny bit, so you can see the end of the layout, because what we're bringing on isn't going to come all the way down. There we go. So this is a Collectors Club engine for 2021 from Hornby, and it has had some upgrades or modifications where I have put side plates on it. So once it's finished with its watering, I'll bring it down to the end of the layout, closer to the camera, so you can see what I'm talking about. You might be able to see it from here, but you might not be able to. So it's finished watering. If it doesn't stop on the tracks. That's a bit fast. There we go. So as you can see now, we have the side plates on it, which makes it so I can run it on a tram line, for example, or a bit of track that's cobbled over, so it can run on a road as such. It's so nothing can get caught in the wheels. So when you saw the pug running, it had a tiny bit of that, but not much. So now that's been showed off, we'll bring it back up for coaling. What has happened here? That's not good. Hopefully that can hold. Yeah, it's. Hopefully that will hold. There we go. Next we'll run something again, but this time we have to tilt the camera back to this side of the layout, the station section. So I'll just put on the service. So the layout, the engine and its consist are now on, like that, and it'll be coming down the track. Now, if it wants to, and it's just shorted my controller. Yippee-ki-yay. So we've just got to wait 10 seconds. Okie dokie, there we go. And it's still shorted. What is this engine up to? I have no idea. That's what. Should be enough now. Yep, here it is. Turn the power up. Yep. Just got a bit of power coming through. But it's a bit of a... There we go. An auto train came in a bit fast because of my controller and this engine. They don't really like each other. But that's c'est la vie, so I guess I've just got to deal with that. But the next couple of services, this one included, are going to be passenger services, but they're all different. which is something I like. But I'm not going to spoil it. So, just wait a little bit more for the passengers to get on and off. The station you see might not look like a station, but that is because it's built after a, what's the word? Temporary platform. So they're normally just wooden trestles, like you see here, made for temporary work and not meant to be permanent. Yay. Okie dokie. The next one you have seen once, but you've never seen it running. So this one is very special, and it sits on its own piece of track because it's a pain to put together. So just got to be careful when putting it on. Because of how delicate it is. And how delicate it is getting off as well. It's a bit dusty because it ain't been ran in a while, so you'll just have to bear with that. Yay. It was made for the centenary of a company that's been in this business for years. Centenary obviously being its 100th year celebrations. So it should be coming on to scene very shortly. And that's my rocket model. It's obviously, the coaches are in the station, but as we leave I shall show you the full service. And I'll come past the camera extremely slow. It's a very light engine as well as being extremely weak, but that's to be expected because it's only a small engine. So getting it up to the fiddle yard I do have to assist, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's a short and abbreviated, we'll say, running session. You have obviously seen the operations of this layout and I'd say a varied amount of my engines. I obviously got quite a bit more to show you, but that can be done in other running sessions, and I will use different engines. So, as always, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe. And this is Rose with Ethan signing out. Hope you have enjoyed. Goodbye.